Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we are taking a look at the top two gentlemen at the Mr.Olympia event 212 division. Shaun Clarida, he pulled off the big win. Kamal El Gargni, he was upset here, I am sure. He was the returning champion, and he lost. But anyway, guys, this is not meant to disrespect Shaun Clarida. He did win. The judges picked him as the winner. This is just basically to show the bodybuilders that we as fans do care, and we like to review the matchups and give our honest opinions on this one. Anyway, guys, front double bicep pose. Shaun Clarida, he is winning on many aspects here. I like his midsection, but ditto with Kamal El Gargni with that vacuum. Now, you look at the hips and the legs, the quad sweeps, just the overall shape. I mean, it's a Shaun Clarida game. Maybe a little bit straight in the legs, the quads of Kamal El Gargni. Let's have a look at the Saturday show. Now, I'm going to point out something here. And of course, Shaun Clarida is a huge bicep as well. But look at the bicep, the left bicep, or the right bicep rather. The right bicep of Kamal El Gargni. It's huge. And does it look suspect? I'm not going to say so right off the hop. But anyway, I'll bring that to your attention a little bit later. Kamal, not the best in the forearms. You see that? But then you look at the calf department. Oh my soul. Either Clarida has a tiny set or this Kamal El Gargni, some of the biggest calves in the 212 division. And that probably is the case. But anyway, on to the front lat spread. Now, this one, you got to think, much like the front double bicep as well, Kamal El Gargni is just much bigger, structurally speaking. But then when you talk about structures, you look at the hip to leg ratio here, the waist to leg ratio rather, and that structure of Shaun Clarida, much better. But I mean, look at the upper body, guys. Look at the lats themselves. It's a Kamal El Gargni matchup. It's a close one. It's debatable is what it is. Now, there's no Saturday show for Kamal. And here's the different version for Clarida. And I just remembered, guys, there was no Saturday show for any 212 athletes. They did the morning show Friday and then the evening show Friday evening. I apologize, guys. I made that mistake once, and then they did the classic physique on Saturday. But anyway, guys, look at the quads. The feathering, much better. Almost said it again, on Friday evening. So he came back in the evening and he definitely made up some ground, I guess. Side chest development. Now this is structure. Look at the legs, guys, and the chest, the expansion there, all for Kamal El Gargni. Much better, guys. Clarida maybe winning an edge on the conditioning with the thin skin, but my goodness, guys. Look at those calves, those legs for Kamal, hanging hamstrings. Now, I mentioned the bicep earlier. It was the right bicep. Look at Kamal's bicep. Is that suspect? Looks not only swollen, but it looks a little discolored, does it not? Now, could that be? Oh, here's the evening show. Could that be it's swolled up here too. Could that be a reason why the judges dinged him? Because clearly, guys, I don't know. I'm not taking anything away from Clarida here, but you look at the chests, the legs. Come on, guys. Kamal El Gargni. He is the winner. But anyway, side tricep. Now this one, again, structurally speaking, Clarida is going to have to be a whole lot better conditioned to win with a smaller structure like that. Look at the calves, even in the legs. Good quads on Clarida in this comparison. But you look at the chest, the upper bodies. Tricep probably going to Clarida, but it's close. It's close. Structure, though, guys. Here's the evening show. And not a whole lot better here. Clarida. From the evening to the morning to the evening, rather. I apologize here. Guys, I just feel bad. I mean, Clarida won this. He won it, guys. He has the title. And yes, it was around his waist. I said that in the prediction video. Or the after the call-outs. It was around his waist. It reached down so far, because he's not very tall. But anyway, guys, a little tongue-tied, because I feel bad saying that Clarida shouldn't have won. That's not what I'm saying. It's just I would prefer Kamal El Gargni in this pose. Back development. Now, this is a situation where Clarida, he's really going to have to impress me. The V-taper, he is better. But is he drier? Is he more conditioned? I would have to say no. If anything, Kamal El Gargni looks like he may have a better set of legs. He definitely has a better set of calves, for goodness sakes. My word. So is it debatable? Yes, in my eyes it is. Unless you consider that bicep could have been suspect. Rear double bicep, speaking of the bicep. I really like the shape, the aesthetics of Clarida here. Very impressive, but you have to consider, look at all that striated, hard, crisp, conditioned muscle that Kamal El Gargni brings to the game here. Calves included. And you guys, you know me, I would be quite remiss not to, remiss to overlook those big calves. And I'm not. I'm giving this one to Kamal El Gargni. Maybe even both back shots. Here's the ab and thigh. Unfortunately, this is the only one for Kamal. This was the only two-arm overhead one for Clarida. But I think it's about the same as the evening for the morning for Clarida. I mean, if anything, this is an advantage for the feathering in the quads of this version. But I gotta say, Kamal El Gargni, he looks pretty darn good. Now, the overall shape, the legs, the waist ratio, and the V-taper, I would give that all to Clarida. But then again, that upper body, Kamal El Gargni, he is ripped, guys, striated. It's a close matchup, and we're winding down to the most muscular. And wow, guys, like I said through this whole match, that waist-to-leg ratio of Clarida, that really was a strong point for him. And I gotta say, this is probably not a very strong pose for Kamal El Gargni, and I'm surprised. Much bigger man structurally, but he kind of fades away a little bit in this pose, does he not? That and that ab and thigh, that last pose, the last couple of poses, I think Clarida really gained some ground. Good shape, good overall shape when you consider the legs. It's a close matchup, guys. It really is. And I'm trying to eliminate from my mind altogether that I do know who won the event. Clarida did. The real judges picked him. He has to be better, right? I pick Kamal El Gargni. He, in my opinion, was a little bit better. Maybe in better condition when you look at the back development. Things like that, guys. Things of that nature. But it was a close one. I have no problem, like I said, for Clarida winning this one. It could have went either way. Hey, give it to George Peterson. Whatever. Anyway, guys, that is just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. And I'm sure there's at least a few people, including Kamal El Gargni himself, that would not argue with my point. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, and look forward to, yes, I see all your requests on the Big Rammy. You guys just want Big Rammy 2020 comparisons, but we have to divide these up, and I had to give the 212 division some love. There you go, 212 fans. Hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.